BetterHelp has made over $1 billion from mental health services, with over 5 million users who signed up for mental health help. And even though actual licensed therapists have called the company unethical and ineffective, you've probably seen ads like this.
This week's show is sponsored by BetterHelp.
This.
If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try.
And this.
BetterHelp would be a great fit for you if you too are undergoing a life-altering transition.
Everyone's obsessed with how helpful BetterHelp is. But what if I told you this is a calculated money-making machine that exploits your mental health struggles to get you to pay? It's called comfort marketing, and it has turned BetterHelp into a billion-dollar company. It all started in 2013 when Alon Matas and Danny Bragonier launched BetterHelp. The app's initial concept was that simple. You could chat with a certified therapist by a text message. You don't need to meet your therapist in their office. BetterHelp lets you do it all without leaving your bed. Initially, they were doing well, but nothing really exciting was happening. The two founders grew BetterHelp to $4 million annual revenue in 2 years and sold it to Teladoc in 2015. Teladoc, built as the first and largest telemedicine company in the US, generates over $2.6 billion from services like Livongo, InTouch Health, and BetterHelp. After the acquisition, the company got enough money, people, and resources to expand their marketing efforts to a size no one could ever achieve. BetterHelp changed how millions access therapy. But they also knew there were so many more people with mental health issues that were ready to pay them $400 every month. The real challenge BetterHelp faced was how to capture those who didn't know they needed therapy. Before the acquisition, BetterHelp's marketing was scrappy, at best. In one of the emails to the Teladoc's VC of Finance, Alon Matas wrote, "Dude, I'm the support and the product, the design and the marketing." So when Teladoc took the lead, BetterHelp finally could start reaching the new audiences for real. And what's a better way to reach a new audience than borrowing it? BetterHelp approached influencers with large followings like Philip DeFranco and Shane Dawson, who openly discussed their experiences with BetterHelp. All of their stories seemed genuine, convincing many that BetterHelp was the right choice for their mental health struggles. It wasn't just a company pitching a service. It was someone you trust saying, "This helped me. It could help you too." And it was all calculated. BetterHelp found that creators have a unique kind of influence. Their viewers trust them. So, if your favorite YouTuber says they used BetterHelp, you're more likely to believe them than any BetterHelp ad. And if you don't believe me, just take a look at the number of sponsorships BetterHelp used between 2022 and 2023. They multiplied them by 6-fold in less than a year. BetterHelp knew that the more creators talked about them, the more credible they would appear. It's a simple rule. The more you see something, the more familiar it becomes. However, BetterHelp added one more piece to their influencer strategy to bulletproof its effectiveness. Something that not only puts their brand in front of your face, but makes you feel a scary sense of comfort with a corporation. Here is a transcript of two podcasters sharing their thoughts about BetterHelp. First, the podcasters start by mentioning stress and its effects, making the message relatable to the audience. Most listeners can connect with feeling overwhelmed or stressed. Next, they introduce BetterHelp as the solution to their problem, describing it in a positive, convenient way. It's framed as if BetterHelp provided the exact help they needed. Right after that, the copy emphasizes the convenience of therapy that can be done from home, making it accessible and easy, important factors for a hesitant audience. And finally, the ad closes with a direct call to action for the listener, with details on how to sign up. The reassuring line about switching therapists for no additional cost eliminates one of the biggest barriers people have about starting therapy. The ad follows a classic problem-solution format, presenting BetterHelp as the answer to common mental health struggles. By using personal anecdotes and relatable experiences, influencers create a sense of trust and authenticity. This approach taps into the audience's emotions, making them more receptive to the messages. BetterHelp's strategy goes way beyond mere advertising. It's a form of social proof. This cumulative effect can overcome skepticism, and encourage potential users to give therapy a try. BetterHelp's approach blurs the lines between a genuine user experience and a paid promotion. And it works. BetterHelp continues to grow at an astonishing rate, crushing their competition and generating 8 figures from their service. Those ads felt like user-generated content, or UGC. UGC refers to any form of content that is created and shared by users of a product, service, or platform, not by the brand or the company. Things like reviews, social media posts, or forum discussions all fall under this category. UGC is real people sharing real experiences. And BetterHelp figured out how to use this power without actually using UGC. They made their ads feel like your friend is telling you about therapy. This does 2 things. It makes you trust BetterHelp more, and it makes therapy seem normal and okay. Suddenly, getting help for your mental health isn't scary anymore. It's just something people do. That thought makes you comfortable about the prospect of you starting therapy as well. And that's how BetterHelp turned their marketing into a powerhouse. They didn't just sell therapy. They sold the idea that needing help is okay. And people bought it. Millions of them. UGC's authenticity and relatability make it highly effective in influencing consumer behavior. By mimicking this style, BetterHelp makes their marketing look like a peer recommendation. So they mastered 2 things at once. By sponsoring creators, they got people talking about therapy, and by framing their ads as a confessional, they gained your trust. But to actually make you buy from them, they had to use one more sneaky marketing strategy deeply rooted in human psychology, which was the most powerful of all. To analyze it, we must step back from the influencer partnerships and look at the entire BetterHelp's branding. From the calm, reassuring tones in their ads to the cozy visuals in their promotional materials, everything is designed to make you feel safe, understood, and comfortable. Their website features soothing pastel colors, predominantly light blues and greens, which evoke feelings of tranquility and growth. The imagery often shows people in comfortable home settings, reinforcing that therapy can be accessed from your safe space. Their logo, a simple heart shape, symbolizes care and compassion. Even their font choice is soft and rounded, contributing to the overall sense of gentleness. This visual identity creates an immediate emotional connection, making potential clients feel at ease before starting therapy. All of their marketing makes therapy with BetterHelp feel like a warm hug in times of stress. It makes it easier for you to feel emotionally connected to getting help through BetterHelp, lowering the barrier to signing up. I think comfort marketing perfectly describes their methods. BetterHelp makes you feel so at ease and safe with their service, they become the simplest and most reliable solution to your problems. They used comfort marketing to help people overcome their fears about starting therapy. They knew the biggest barrier was fear. Fear of opening up, being judged, and the unknown. By making therapy seem friendly, accessible, and easy to start, they got millions to take that first step. It seems BetterHelp created a perfect storm of persuasion. They sell the idea of accessible, judgment-free mental health support. There is one problem though. What comes next? The comfort marketing strategy worked, but as the company grew, so did the scrutiny. People began to question the effectiveness of the service, the qualifications of the therapist, and the ethics behind the aggressive marketing campaigns. Some users have even started conspiracy theories about BetterHelp using user data to train AI bots or selling it to third-party services. The future of BetterHelp may depend on whether they can maintain the trust they've built. The challenge for BetterHelp moving forward will be to navigate the fine line between effective marketing and ethical responsibility. Their past strategies have worked incredibly well for growth. But one question still lingers in my mind. Can a unicorn like BetterHelp remain truly transparent without sacrificing their growth? Speaking of unicorns, Slack's growth strategy is a wild example of how you can achieve viral growth by ignoring any conventional rules of the game. If you're curious how they rose to $1 billion in only 8 months, click here.